This thing, if you in the bathroom, you nasty. Now, let me put it in context. If we ain't got no place else to then cool, I get it. And if I gotta have the draws, then yeah. But if I had the option, in the bathroom.
What if you just put the seat all the way down?
So if you at home, why in the bathroom? But also too, mostly if you at a bar or restaurant, they ain't got no seats. It's just open water.
Yeah, it is open. Wow. It might get in the whoop, huh?
Right, all that contaminated water and shit. And then the stall ain't that big. Like, what if you like? What she hold on to? And if you doing what you supposed to, that water splashing back up.
Your IQ.
What if the toilet water hitting her eye?
She took a shot.
Okay. She hold on to and all of a sudden it.
Janet Jackson say she nasty.
That's got to do Twin man, bring us in, bro.
What's the deal?
What's happening?
I don't just got to do anything. But
I don't know if we're going to use any of that content beforehand, but that might be some extra cut shit. But if not, it's your boy Lawmo in the building.
That last one just pissed me off a little bit. Like, Janet. It's
what she say? What she say? How she say it?
Anytime.
Yeah.
She didn't say that shit though, real shit. It's your boy CHO PPS, also known as that ain't gonna work.
Ad-lib? What's that?
Nah. Oh, you know what? Stepdaddy. Stepdaddy. I'm your stepdaddy.
Oh man.
How you follow that one?
Man, so boy. Right. Oh, he can't win tonight. It's your boy Larry H.O.T. Shit.
Just go back.
Freaky J.
I was just gonna say, just go back to the old faithful.
Hey, AKA Freaky Jason, AKA I'll just cut a
off. What's the name of this podcast, fellas?
It's activity, man. Activity.
How y'all feeling?
I'm chilling, man.
Yeah.
I gotta apologize to our subscribers, whatever. I was told I come off a little aggressive.
You were told by who? Or how many is more of a question?
A few.
Okay.
More than 6.
See, the 6 is the magic number.
6 is the magic number.
Yeah, it is the magic number.
When you from the 6,
I just want to apologize because if I'm talking too much, if I'm hoarding the conversations or I'm passionate about what I'm saying, I apologize.
That's what they tell you?
Yeah, I apologize because I do know there's a structure, so I'm apologizing that your mama didn't have you like that, bitch. Don't tell me what I can't do. I want to talk all I want to. Y'all got your goddamn mind. That's what I'm doing my podcast. I'll tell them to shut the fuck up. It'll be me and y'all all goddamn day. Talking about nothing.
We'll just walk away from the camera.
Right, talk about nothing. I'm going to say I talk too much. Shout out to Brian B. Knight fans.
Shout out to the man Q behind the boards. The ones and twos.
Q the plumber.
Greetings, brothers. How y'all doing?
What
the fuck?
You got the brother Nusi Joy tonight?
Yeah, y'all should see what he got on, bro.
I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm black and black and I'm black, y'all.
Don't.
Gotta come with the red, black, and green.
Hey, RBG, huh?
And the red and black.
Yeah, educate us on the RBG game. What you got going on?
Long story short, this is a friend of mine made this necklace, and he makes his own line of necklaces.
What's the name of the line?
What's his name?
Yeah, Daniel Talbert.
Daniel Talbert.
That sound like a fashion line.
Yeah, shout out TD. Daniel Talbert. Sound like some shit I get at Walmart.
DT.
You get them Talbert khakis. Yeah. Hey, tell us start making some khakis. That shit to sell at Walmart.
All right.
That's what's up, though.
Nah, yeah, good. Shout out Daniel, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Throw us some merch.
Yeah, let me get one of them.
Let me get one of them. I don't need mine in red, black, and green.
It's Black History Month, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you gotta represent that.
Everyday Black History Month. You see what these niggas trying to marginalize us?
No, every day is not Black History.
Every day
is Black History.
Okay, let me rephrase that. February, the shortest month of the year, is Black History Month. But we celebrate Black History every day.
There you go.
Yeah.
Still, I don't want it in RBG. I'm not changing my mind.
You don't want an RBG,
Nah,
huh?
I like that. Give me that black, that blue, and that white.
It's all the solid.
Yeah. Oh, yo, give me some. Yeah, give me all black.
Yeah.
Get on the team.
Speaking of all black, we all blacked out.
Tristan all black and my
Check
gun the
this guy
same
right
color.
We got the very first
Activity
merch.
Yeah, merch.
merch.
Shout out for the merch, man.
Shout out to the merch.
shout out to the merch, the first of many.
Definitely. We gonna have it.
Yeah.
We gonna have it in several different colors,
Oh, yeah.
different styles. We gonna have it for young YNs. We
Yeah.
just found a new term, YLs. We gonna have it for YRs too.
What the hell is YL? Yeah.
Hey, Q, look on YLs. We gotta see what's going on.
Young liquors.
Young.
Young ladies. Hang on. Young ladies. Young ladies. We gonna have
Yeah.
What the hell is YR?
young ratchets.
Young Ratchets. Okay.
Ah.
We gonna,
Yeah, YL's young lady.
yeah, we gonna have
Yeah.
YNs,
So they
YLs.
say YL.
We
They
gonna
make
have
an
it
acronym for
we
everything.
gonna have unks. We gonna have it for unks. We gonna have it for big bros.
Yeah.
We gonna have it for OGs.
Yeah.
We gonna have it for your mamas, your grandmamas, TTs.
Yeah.
We gonna have V-necks, crew necks, halter tops,
Right.
wife beaters, tank tops. We gonna have them all. So for whoever you are in this, and you got a certain style, we gonna have it all for y'all.
What about
We gonna have it for the shiesty. We gonna have some Pooh Shiesty mask out there for you YNs who just gotta wear one. Actually, no, we not.
Nah,
Because
we ain't
you
doing
wear
that.
out some shit with our logo on it, it's gonna be a problem. Nah.
Yeah, we ain't supporting that
Sorry, no,
activity.
sorry, Shiesty.
Y'all
No,
know
no,
what time it is? It's activity.
merch coming out soon. We gonna have mugs, cappuccino cups,
Yeah.
do-rags.
Definitely do rags.
Still gonna have do-rags.
The split,
Oh
the
shit.
split do rags. The
We
one
gonna
that's the
have
black and white
for
with the
you
activity around it.
aunties, for you YLs. We gonna have bonnets.
Oh, nah.
We gonna no, you can't say that.
Listen.
We gonna have the
Ain't doing
bonnets.
No.
Yes,
No
we
bonnets?
are.
I told the chick, you come in my bedroom with a bonnet on?
If it's your merch, you can't have bonnets.
That's the only reason she can have it.
Right. I'm gonna say we gonna have to vote on
that's the
that.
only
Hey,
way.
as long as you support
Long as she-
activity.
Right, listen.
For the activity.
Listen, I'll fuck that bonnet off your head.
Yeah.
It's some sweat activity. Yeah.
We can Jason
Oh,
that.
shit. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have condoms too.
Oh, man.
Got that, definitely.
Put some activity in your mouth. I was kind of gonna say too. For the rest of the whole activity in their
That
mouth.
boy going wild.
Anything activity, huh?
Anything activity. Our condoms is meant for activity.
Yeah.
It's gonna be active.
That's what it's going. That's what it's really gonna say. Be active.
Be active.
Yeah.
Be active.
Yeah.
Okay. And if this condom ain't doing what it's supposed to, you ain't doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And we gonna have Tupperware.
I'm gonna have activity Tupperware.
Why
Maybe
not?
I mean, why not? I guess
We gonna have everything
that's a little bit
activity.
far, but you know,
It's
that's
not. Them aunties gonna buy Tupperware.
Wow.
Gonna definitely buy the Tupperware.
We gonna make more money off Tupperware than anything
Yeah,
else.
exactly.
We gonna make more money off Tupperware than anything else.
People be running through Tupperware.
Run to
What?
Tupperware,
Like,
bro.
man, they be one off sometimes.
And we
like,
not selling that shit. No, we not selling that shit. No place else but the dollar store. We
Yeah.
not selling that shit. No place else but the
Exactly,
dollar
right.
store. It ain't gonna be at Walmart. It's gonna be at the dollar store.
Yeah.
If you want our Tupperware, it's gonna be at every dollar store you can think of.
Yep.
That's great.
And we gonna run out. Damn.
I can't wait to see that.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Activity wear. Active Tupperware. That's what it's gonna be called.
Tissue, all type of shit.
So we gonna make it a
Get your ass
hustle and bustle.
active. Get your ass active.
Activity represents hustle.
Yeah.
Hustle and bustle.
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's what we represent.
And we gonna have Q Drano plumbing cleaning. We gonna have Q gonna have his own Drano.
Lemon scented and lavender scented.
Wow. Wow.
Lemon scented and lavender.
He's ready for that one.
Yeah.
He been around us too long. He catches on quick.
He said brought to you at 1999.
1999.
1970 something. 1970 something.
What we on today, fellas?
No, speaking of the hustle and bustle, we gotta start off the show by giving a shout out and rest in peace one of the legendary hustlers of the music game, Mr. Irv Gotti.
Irv Gotti.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, man. Definitely rest in peace.
Passed away. What age did he pass away? What, 50? 54?
Yeah.
Damn, by eating Chinese food. That's fucked up.
Yeah, man. Shout out
yeah,
to Irv,
definitely.
man.
His
Irv
family's-
Gotti is responsible for a lot of the legendary musicians out there,
Yeah.
including DMX, including Ja Rule, of course, including Jay, helping Jay get in the door.
Mm-hmm.
Irv was one of a kind. Like it just seems weird that he's like
It's crazy.
not
That
here.
shit came out of nowhere, bro. That shit, I came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That definitely came out of nowhere. But no, his condolences to his family. You don't wish death on nobody. So it definitely, we ain't know the nigga, but still.
We ain't know him,
Right.
but it's still one of them things. Like I think we spoke about before. Like
He
when
was-
you grow up with certain people that's been in existence with you, as long as you've been in the wrong,
Yeah.
and then they just gone. It's just like,
He's
wow.
definitely part of our soundtrack, our life soundtrack.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
I know the last few years he hasn't been represented the best with the controversy with Ashanti and all the other stuff
Well,
he was
listen,
saying.
you
But
know-
Irv before that was just known as
Yeah.
a legendary producer.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, go ahead.
Rest up, Irv. But when I think of Irv, I think of that song.
What song? I smell
50,
pussy.
yeah.
That's what you think of?
I'm telling you, bro. Hey,
I ain't doing that to Irv, man.
Is that you, Irv?
yeah, man. Listen, bro. You know that was a summer classic, a summer banger.
Hood-wise?
Do.
Fucked up.
Yeah, but man, R.I.P. Irv, man. That's,
Also, too, man, just before we jump back on Irv, Roberta Flack.
I saw that today, man.
By Little Wallace.
But
Wallace, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Definitely.
Biggie mother.
Biggie Mama, one of my, if not my favorite rapper. He is my favorite rapper. But Roberta Flack, musical legend.
Yeah.
Definitely rest in peace to all of them. Definitely. Damn, it happened in threes, don't it?
Yeah, and all of them was surprises.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At
definitely.
least, we don't know them, so we don't know what.
Right.
Yeah.
But not like they was in the spotlight like
health
that,
conditions
so,
they had
yeah.
or something.
So, but no, definitely rest in peace. But
Man, yeah.
as far as Irv and I Smell Pussy, can't mention that song without mentioning Fifth.
I mean, y'all can mention Irv without mentioning 50.
You can.
No, you can, but the pinnacle of all their careers was that beef.
Yeah, that really
Was
tells
it
you
really
something.
their pinnacle? I know it's 50's pinnacle, but was it their pinnacle?
So no, they have. Don't get me wrong, they've had other magical moments.
Because
Yeah.
Irv,
But
notice Irv ran the game for a while.
yeah, my thing is this: their notoriety got even higher when they got in that beef.
Yeah, 'cause it was just like
Because it was on some when a beef becomes mainstream the way they did, because niggas was getting poked up and shit, like it got for real serious.
Yeah, I don't think like what they had was actual rap beef. I think that was some real actual
personal.
street beef.
Yeah,
That's
so-
real like street beef.
It became real personal, and so you unfortunately if you are somebody who grew up in that time, of course you're gonna remember the music.
yeah.
But that beef was a big thing, unfortunately. And you got somebody like 50 to this day right now. Don't give a this man said, damn, he can't see my new episodes.
How you feel about that?
I don't feel no type of way. But honestly, like, it's on brand for 50, bro. Like, I'm not shocked.
Nah,
It's
I'm
on
not
brand.
shocked
Like,
at that guy.
what I have done it, no.
Nah.
But it's on brand for him.
Yeah.
He's proven time and time again, when he don't fuck with you, he don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
It don't matter if your mama got cancer, you got cancer, he's going to kick you while you're down. He's petty. So it's on. I don't feel no type because it's on brand.
Is it on brand or we give 50 a pass?
I'm not giving it a pass because I wouldn't have done it. I think it was wrong. But the question was, am I shocked how I feel about it? I'm not, because it's him. He's he's been consistent.
No, I know, I know
Yeah.
that, but I feel like I'm just asking the question. I completely understand why 50 does it, because he feels like, for the most part, at least what we heard, that the Irv was associated with someone who wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
You can't tell nobody how to react in those type of environments.
Especially
That's
on
like
that-
street beef. That's something that's beyond us, and it's probably some other shit that we don't know.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
With that particular one, that's a touchy one to bring up. So like I said, I don't want to. I mean, it seems crazy from the outside looking in for sure.
Yeah.
But when it comes to 50 and his answer, like you said, on brand, let's just say outside of that, do we give 50 a pass because he's 50? Or like some of that behavior is out of bounds? And then we're gonna get back to Irv. I go
back and forth. If I felt like a man at one time in my life was associated with someone who tried to kill me, I think it's up forever.
Well, I'm talking about let's take Irv out of it just for a quick second.
No, that's what I'm saying. If I knew somebody, for me, if Q, I mean, use that example, but if Q's associated with someone I got beef with, when we ain't talking about we're talking about some serious shit, life or death, you is attempted. I see you hanging with this dude, y'all chummy, and then you start taking your verbal shots at me. And then between that time and other times, shit's happened. We ain't been in fights. We can't be in the same room together. People ain't been in jail. People getting poked. People getting stabbed. All these things is happening. When it gets to that level, I don't see. For me, I might not say fuck you and I hope you dead, but I'm not gonna have no remorse that you gone.
It just don't shock me with 50. Like, I was listening to Tony Ayo on
He got beef with, he got beef with him now too?
Nah, that's just some other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. It don't shock me because Tony Ayo, like, y'all gotta understand, this dude is fucking crazy, man. He don't care. He's like, what I would have said, he's like, I wouldn't have said nothing about Irv, nothing. He's like, that's just him, man. Y'all gotta understand, this dude is a loose screw.
I feel like, I mean, like I said, with Irv, for sure, I get it. Even with Ja, I get it because all y'all associate with that.
Yeah.
But outside of that, the other stuff with
Meech and all
Meech
that.
and Ross or
yeah.
Joe Budden or like anybody,
I
feel like part of it was most of it is marketing because he keeps himself out there for sure.
I think it's two things. Yeah, you're right.
But for some of that shit, I'm like, all right, man.
But the thing is that I think he lives on the principle of, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I think he's part of that conviction of, okay, cool. So he's a little bit on that Trump shit. Whoever got something to do with anything that I'm coming after your ass. Oh, Joe, you don't like what I said?
Yeah.
I'm about to AI you walking around in New York City in your drawers for 7 days straight. Since you got something to say.
All right.
Q, find out
Don't find that picture.
hits.
Don't find that picture.
No, I ain't saying don't find nothing about the Joe Budden picture. Just find Irv Gotti's biggest hits. But yeah.
But you can tell that he's on that shit.
Yeah.
Trump right now firing anybody that has something to do prosecuting him. And he's firing motherfuckers. So 50 on the same time. Like, but he's shown that if you align yourself with anybody he don't like,
Yeah.
you getting strays. Jada, Fat Joe, all these people was getting strays because of other shit. You talking about somebody who dismantled his own crew.
Yeah.
His rap crew, not his actual, but his rap crew.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah.
But even like the Fat Joe shit, after they realized they didn't even know what the hell they was beefing over.
50 knew. He knew. It could have been like, I saw you with this nigga.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he couldn't battle Jadakiss, so yeah, I'd be friends with him. I couldn't battle this guy.
Oh yeah. But Jada even said it too. She don't even think that was real beef. He just think 50 was his own some
Nah,
shit.
50, like I said, 50 is a marketing genius because he understands what controversy sells, and fear will always help market anything.
Right.
Yeah.
So you showing you're a tough guy, and you know what controversy. Like I said, around that time, it just so happened that Ja Rule did a song with Fat Joe and Jadakiss. So what other controversy I can create besides, hey, y'all did a song with Ja Rule? You know what I mean? People did a song with Ja Rule at that time. Shit.
New York.
Yeah.
I'm from New York.
What you got, Q?
Yeah, his biggest hits that popped up was Ashanti Foolish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, Can I Get It?
Mm-hmm.
He produced. I'm sorry. He produced "Can I Live."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I Live is on here. Then
Dun.
the lead song with DMX, Come Back in One Piece. And then it's Down for You, Put It On Me, What's My Name. Then he sampled a Tupac song, Pledge. Ashanti Baby. You know, Holla Holla Jolly.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't want to. I know because especially we grew up in the era, so we know the beat between Murder and Gen Unit. But I don't think Irv Gotti's legacy should be like that. Should be the first thing that's associated. With I don't think that should be.
Well, unfortunately,
I ain't saying nothing. Which
I
just think for most people that's what they associate with.
But I think because it's so far removed.
Yeah.
So far removed. And motherfuckers have memories like microwaves. Mm-hmm. Like you have to grow up in the era to really know what Irv Gotti was about and the music the legendary music, classic music he's created. Yeah. But because it's so far removed and the time we are in now is always about what are you doing now?
Yeah. What the now.
So it's
but he's created timeless music. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that's what I'm saying. Like,
unfortunately, that was what 15, 20 years ago.
It's timeless music. We talk about "Can I Live" the last episode.
Yeah,
we grew up in that era,
and that's to me that's our job. The one thing that I get tired of is like people just accept now for what it is, and that's the only thing that matters. When we still have to tell the stories of yesterday to make sure to let people know what's important or not.
I rock with that.
You know what I mean? I don't want to just accept or whatever's happening. No, because whatever's happening now has been contributed for what happened in the past.
Yeah.
And just because you see some of these people now, like I said, Irv Gotti been associated with the whole Ashanti situation. Yeah, I think that was pretty much the last big controversy thing with the drink chapter, like that interview.
But that interview was wild. Yeah. That interview was wild. He was on the Quincy Jones shit with that one.
Yeah.
He just saying shit.
Yeah,
but from what I hear, that's Irv. That's Irv. Yeah. Like Irv is one of them people that's he's just like that. I think Melissa Ford said like when she met him, something like that, like she couldn't believe like he felt like an actual character, but that's Irv. So I mean, I don't know, man. Like I just we just as much as we like to associate them to, I like to give flowers, with the flowers.
Definitely. He's made some timeless music, and when Ashanti was it, she was.
When Ashanti was it, Ashanti was it.
And when Ja Rule was it, he was it.
So you said when he was fucking Ashanti.
God damn.
She was it?
Y'all were just.
Okay, you know what, nigga?
Between you two,
But is that the truth? Or what we doing?
No, that's not what we do. That's not the fucking truth.
She was getting
Ashanti it now, motherfucker.
Was getting busy though.
That's why everybody was applauding Nelly for.
Wait, so hey, who Ray J made that song? What was the name of it?
I Hit First.
Hey,
so what y'all think about this 50 and Meech shit? I don't really.
Honestly,
do you think it's a big marketing thing or?
He feels something. He feel away.
Oh, he feels type of way.
Yeah.
Especially. Yeah. To a degree.
Why?
To a degree. In his eyes, he's looking at business and he's looking at other personal shit. Mm-hmm. One, I don't like or fuck with Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Nigga, I gave your son a job. I put money in your pocket, and you come out taking pictures with this nigga. Now,
wait, isn't Rick Ross part of the picture because of money that's supposedly put in Meech's pocket?
I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is this.
I ain't stopping. Hold on. I'm only counteracting the fact that if he gave him that much money, I don't think he needed Ross to be a part of the picture. I don't know everything, but that's
so. I'm looking at it like this. You had to be a hip hop fan, or in that moment, to know who Big Meech was. 50 because of that show. The casual person knows Big Meech based off the show. Not saying, but the casual fan knows, so it's invested. Now, your story is being told, you're getting notoriety, he could have came out of jail doing club appearances like that because of just off the show alone. You and your son could have been doing a bunch of shit.
That's where it comes in
making
for me.
bread. Like
he made sure his son. They know his son from that show. Ain't nobody really know who Lil Meech was.
Right.
Like he put him in the limelight,
which in turn puts your name out there on a different thing. We talk about the casual fan. We know people from hip hop know BMF's story. Mm-hmm. But the casual fan who just want to watch a good show, who just into that power and that universe that 50 and Courtney have created.
Yeah.
Oh, people. Oh, you watch that Big Meech show and they don't know this nigga's life, but now they find out it's a real Big Meech. He out.
Yeah.
So it's a thing, but then I look up.
Yeah.
Your son might be getting out of pocket a little bit, and all of a sudden you taking pictures with this nigga.
Well, apparently they're taking pictures with everybody that's 50 Cent's enemy because I just saw a picture with Floyd today.
I said, oh, both of them.
Right. So
Big Meech and Lil Meech.
I don't know all the details, but the only thing I was getting ready to say, and I'll let you is,
go ahead.
Could it be? Big Meech obviously just got out of jail. Mm-hmm. Could it be an OG who tried to make a situation better and it fell back, like it went against him, so to speak? So you know how people grow and they want to embrace everybody? Because I was even confused because my last thing I heard that Ross had an issue with Meech because of the song. Yeah. So apparently they worked out their differences and maybe Meech wanted to bridge the gap. Maybe. I don't know.
Somebody at Big Meech, if that's a scenario, possible scenario, somebody in Meech camp should told him, nigga, that's never gonna work.
Yeah, because it was it was just big for him to, like they say, Lil Meech was like getting high all the time. 50 sent him to acting school. Did a lot of stuff. That's big to like take somebody's kid under your wing. Yeah. When he, you know what I'm saying, wasn't available to do that. So that's what I think. That's what it's more. He more mad about. But I'm gonna say this. Only thing I don't like, 50 knew. No, he had the other lady in his back pocket. The Tammy. Yeah.
Tammy, yeah.
And he knew the allegations against Meech with the snitching shit. Yeah. That's the only thing I'm like, now, if he never took this picture of Ross, y'all think he would have been on this?
No.
He would have been trying to expose him?
No. That's just how people, me, I think that's just how, I really think that's just how some people operate. Even the guy that's in jail right now. I think they know certain things, and they're obviously for protection. You know, we cool, so I'm not going to expose this type of shit. But the moment you cross this line, it's over with. Yeah. But also, I think 50's one of them type of people.
But I think 50's also a person who needs to know everything. Yeah. Like he like, because I want to learn everything because I don't want shit to come bite me back in the ass. Right. Also because he's calculating. Just because I gotta bite you in your ass. Right. I'm going. My base is gonna be covered. You fuck me over, I'm gonna fuck you over, and he's proven that. Yeah. So the fact that he got this in his back pocket, and this Tammy lady go, look here, everybody thought it. If you are even cut from that cloth a little bit or a lot, you do know that everybody thought that it was potential allegations of him snitching.
Yeah, but it's not even. To me, it's. When you deal with them type of people, it's like, I guess this is to your point, is the fact, like, if that picture had never came out, you would have never known that type of information, which goes to show you how far people will go to protect themselves, to add on to your point. Yeah. Like, 50 is going to do all this information. He's going to get all this information he can on somebody, especially if they present it to him, in order to make sure there's a level of control. Because he probably threatened Meech with that before he did that, too. I could see that conversation. Or I could just see him dropping it just because he had it. Either way, it's a level of control.
But I don't think... I think 50's is... I don't... He probably moved... If that's the case, he probably... You know what? He probably didn't say anything. Yeah. Because he's the type of person that comes left, and you won't know.
So... Them allegations been out there already. Yeah. So the guy, his name Cuffy from St. Louis. If you follow that story, you would have heard it. Mm-hmm. A lot of people probably don't follow it. So, but when 50 put eyes on it, when he put it to the world, Oh, nice eyes on it. Yeah,
because that's what I was going to
Yeah.
say too. Like, it's one
Yeah.
thing to quote unquote like
Yep.
hear the stories or
Yeah.
suspect something, but
Uh-huh.
when you actually put it out there, that's a totally different ball game. Like,
yeah,
even the shit. You know what I mean? We would take the even Big Meech part of even the shit with Lil Meech. Like,
Yeah.
nobody had to know that you put his son in the fucking acting school.
But this goes back to us. And this goes back to what H.O. was saying. 50 ain't rap tight.
man.
So if he feels betrayed, the floodgates is getting ready to open, and the way he's going to do it is going to be methodical. He's going to take you. He's going to pick you apart.
yeah,
So he's starting with the son. Now,
yeah,
Pops, I'm going to let you know, and then Tammy, come on,
yeah.
we gonna let this
You
song
gotta see
thick.
what this really. Then now it's so.
But see, that's why I asked earlier.
Yeah.
Do we give 50 a pass?
I can't get somebody. You know what?
Because all right, let's just put it that way. Like, if us three, right, we know each other, right? For the most part, we know each other, and some shit break off. Are you automatically just gonna expose everything about me just cause?
No, not just cause.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I was 50 is not a just cause for him. In his mind,
But that's
it's
what
not
I'm
a just
saying.
cause.
Do you bring that person in your circle, knowing that how his behavior is?
If so, listen,
He's a loose cannon. Like,
it's
he'd
loose
be a
cannon,
great
but
business
my
partner.
thing is,
Yeah.
unfortunately, when you're in a position
Yeah.
of benefiting from someone,
Yeah.
and the position 50 has put himself in to be a very powerful person in certain
Yeah.
industries, certain circles,
Right.
and you're not that, and you get so comfortable, you seem to forget who you in bed with.
All right, so I put it to you this way. And I don't know.
And that's what 50
I'm
do.
saying- I'm
He make you
saying-
comfortable
but
as
that's
hell.
But that's what I'm
That's
saying.
that's some snake shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, those type of people, right? Let's just start from the very beginning. I don't know the story. Who approached who? If it's 50 approaching Meech, he came in with an ulterior motive to begin with.
I think he came in understanding money.
Yeah.
No, he understands money for sure, but he understands too that he knows how to control this situation.
Yeah. No. Look here. He is a dot your I's and cross your T's the type of nigga.
Yeah,
I understand getting the brights to this story, what it can do.
yeah,
How much money go and a story that possibly everybody's been waiting to be told.
yeah.
Cool, we got that. We got that taken care of. But I also do know this because he's a street nigga. I do know there's some skeletons in these closets.
Yeah, and on the flip side, so you think about Meech mindset, right? He go to jail. How many years he did? Almost 20 years, something like that.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, well, he do that. So when he went in, he was the man. So when he get out, I think he still had the same mentality. He had,
A little bit.
They been making songs about me. My name's still ringing after all this time.
Yeah,
Then I come outside. I'm thinking I'm still welcome home Meech.
And you're not really that.
Then now you got this guy 50. That's really that. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no 50 before he went in like that, at that level.
Nah, he was yet.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't know what he was dealing with.
for sure.
You know,
Big Meech did 16 years.
16 years.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like 16 years, right? All right. So you did 16 years. How old is Meech? And again, this is a bunch of street shit that we have no idea what's happening behind the scenes. All we doing is speculating.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 56.
All right, so he's 56
blowing
years
money
old.
fast.
Right, he's 56 years old.
What's
did
he? What he
16.
consider? He consider an unk? No, he an OG, ain't
No, he don't.
he? He an unk?
See,
That's an OG, right?
see, y'all consider him. See, that's confusing shit.
I guess
Which
because
one is it?
I'm 30. I'm 38, bro. But yeah,
He
he
an OG.
OG.
He's an OG.
Yeah.
Cause realistically, with all the breakdowns,
Yeah.
56 ain't that goddamn old.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's just the level of stats.
Yeah.
All right, so you're talking about a 56-year-old who just came out of jail, who don't want to go back to jail, who's trying to figure out his life and try to do things differently, and immediately backfired because of the person he was dealing with. So essentially, what we're saying is that he should just obeyed 50 as long as possible without trying to make sure the situation work out.
What I'm curious about, y'all, to be honest, I want to hear him talk. Because it's something not adding up.
I don't
I
think-
want to hear Meech talk.
I think if he has a publicist, I think it's good for him not to talk.
I don't think he needs to talk.
Because
why? Because why are you? What made you do that?
What Rick?
With Ross.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a scenario.
I think
where him and Ross had, like I said, from my understanding, the last time I heard, Rick Ross got put in a situation because of that damn song.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak about it.
Yeah.
But all right. So apparently, whatever issue they had, they resolved.
You think Ross settled the score? Like, listen.
So I think they sell their issues.
Go ahead and settle that.
you know what? Honestly, it could have been fucking as innocent as just taking a picture, bro.
No,
what I'm saying is this though, because he an old head, and they probably been squashed that little situation they had. It probably was just hey man, let's take a picture real quick. Cool. And because Big Meech being so far removed from shit, he probably not thinking about any repercussions of what.
No, it wasn't. He was hosting Rick Ross' car show in Atlanta.
So what I'm saying is he might not have been thinking of it anyway, but that he said he probably wasn't. He probably wasn't thinking surface level. He probably wasn't thinking deeper levels.
No,
than
I
that.
just said the only if he hosting an event in Atlanta, right? Okay, so if that's the case, again, speculation, people. If that's the case, do you think he owed 50 Cent a compensation before he did that?
Honestly, I don't think he owed everything conversation.
He don't. He is on.
I got beef with you. I'm actually cool with both of y'all, but from the last I heard, both of y'all got beef. I'm doing business with both of y'all, and I'm gonna go out in public. Do I owe you a conversation because I don't know what that's going to look like in public?
If I'm aware, yes.
Yeah.
No. If I'm aware, I'm like, listen, bro. I know y'all got because we still got seasons to work on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We still doing in business together. So I'm like, man, how you feel about this? If he say, man, no, I ain't really feeling that. You gotta let it go, cause you have. Man, that story could go on and on. That could be last. Ain't no telling how long that BMF story could last.
My answer would be no.
Okay.
If I'm Meech and I feel like I'm an OG, and back to what you're saying, I went in that dude.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna come out thinking I owe anybody anything.
I
don't have to answer anybody. I'm a grown man.
It's not necessarily answering anybody. It's just more about like. Because
they doing business. You got to get off the street.
I get that, but you got to think like this. Think about where he's coming from. A nigga who didn't have to answer anybody, who didn't have to, quote unquote check in or whatever. Somebody like that.
Nah,
you don't turn that shit off.
I hear
it's
you.
It's a new world,
but that's what we're saying. Like he just got in this world. He
probably don't know. That's what I was saying.
He don't know about what 50 Cent. Rick Ross?
No, I'm not saying he don't. I'm saying
that he definitely know about that.
So let's keep it a buck. Their beef has been far removed for a while now. We know it's still small tension if they names is mentioned, but they haven't had much interaction. If you're Meech, and y'all doing business. You hosting a car show, whoever's hosting a car show.
Yeah, concerts, all type of wild stuff.
And you doing something. He's probably just looking at it as that. My thing is, I think he's just looking at the surface level, and if he not, he on some hood shit.
If he's only looking at it at the surface level, then that can explain why things lay up the way that they lay. Because if you tell me, because all I knew was a picture. I didn't know he hosted a car show.
Well, it's coming up.
Oh, it's coming up. Okay.
Then the concert.
The concert got canceled.
They got all that stuff was on the rise with Ross.
So that's what I'm saying.
Ross had his hands in all that.
I don't know.
But I'm saying it's like you was finna say, it's a respect thing of if I'm doing business with you and I'm like finna do a couple of plays with one of your ops. I do this, I deserve to hear, or same thing. We deserve a conversation.
Even if it's just a one, I'll put it this way: for the average Joe, for the average Joe, right? Mm-hmm. All right, bet. Chris, this is your establishment. Mm-hmm. You running things. I hit you up. I said I'm on the way, but 10 minutes before I get here, my ex pulls up, and I got issues with my ex. Are you gonna give me a heads up out of respect, or you like fuck it? You just gonna walk in and see his ex?
Are we being real? Are we being for real?
I don't give a shit. Bro.
I know you don't because you know I wouldn't call you just to see what happens. You know I would. I would just see a reaction because I know you don't give a fuck. I would personally like this. I ain't gonna tell this nigga shit because I know this is gonna be funny. But on some real shit, no, I'll give you a heads up.
Yeah, I think
because I don't know. You might have your new wop with you.
Yeah.
I definitely gotta be like, hey, nah, because I gotta look out for my establishment.
Yeah.
I don't want no bad energy. I don't know. Shorty might swing or some shit. Nah, bro. Hey, shorty up.
But
how many calls you got from me? Hey, Joe.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we ain't heard much about Rick Ross and 50 in years. Yeah. If the last thing you heard is they have some tension and you doing business with both, there gotta be some conversation somewhere.
What? Look at this. Maybe he don't care.
Maybe he don't.
Meech. Maybe he don't care.
Yeah, because he looked like he unbothered. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
his son was bothered.
Because his son had a relationship with 50. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying?
It's different.
And that was his career. It wasn't Meech.
It's different too. Also, let's keep it a buck. Him and his son come from a different cloth.
Facts, big facts.
That's a different cloth.
Yeah, Mimi. That's his name, Mimi.
A different cloth.
Yeah.
Big Meech, he's used to calling his shots, doing what he want.
Yeah, Mimi
not
ain't
giving
like
a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean,
he out here buying groceries for someone Walker cousin and shit like that.
Not you say my name. And Rico Reckless, huh? He getting reckless with her now.
Don't get it.
yo,
It's in Chicago, boy. He wrecking Summer Walker. But
shout out Summer Walker.
yeah.
So 50's not crazy. Is that what we're saying?
Nah, he's far from it, man.
I don't think he's crazy. I think he's calculated. I think he's a narcissist.
I think if you know 50, I don't think none of it should be a surprise.
It's
As a matter of fact, before you even do business, you should know what you walking into.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like you should definitely know what you walking into.
But also too, he said that. He said that. He said this on several interviews. I don't know why people do business with me in the first place.
Because I mean,
because if you know what I'm about, you know how I'm going to move. But I think what I'm learning now, even in my own business. When I know when I'm potentially going to do business, if I know now that's how I move, you can ask my wife this. If I know I got a potential meeting, an interview, or a future business partner, I'll do all my research. I look at your Facebook page, I look at your Instagram page, I look at your LinkedIn, I looked at parties you've been a part to. I might even look at some mutual friends.
Yeah.
I have to know something. I can't go in blind because you can show me anything when we're face to face.
But you got your mask on.
But I also know 2 weeks ago you was getting your Mega Stallion, having shots thrown to the back of your throat, and you had a event the next day that the comments say that didn't go well. Mm-hmm. Why didn't that event go well? Oh, because I see the day before, you was out there partying when you should have been prepping for that event. I can't have that in my establishment. So I need to know these things. Vice versa. I hope people who done business with me done their research. Well, shit, they ain't really clocking them numbers like that. Why do I benefit? So 50 does that.
Yeah. I think 50 does that, but what our point is I guess more so like, I put it this way. I think 50 Cent gets a lot of pass, and not to say that he's not right or wrong, but I think he doesn't get judged as harsh is because he's funny. If 50 wasn't funny or entertaining with all this shit, people would just be calling his ass a snake.
He's entertaining.
He's entertaining as fuck. So you always open for an opportunity to work with him because he's funny as fuck. He's entertaining. Right. He always seems like he provides opportunities. So you're willing to try it out to see if you don't get burned. But eventually, you might get burned.
You don't get out the kitchen before it get too hot.
Yeah, if you don't get out the kitchen too quick, you burn.
Everybody assumes, they can be the one to change him. Nah, girl, he cheated on her, but he ain't gonna cheat on me.
Lil Meech ain't got a shot if he don't fuck with his son.
Y'all saw what his son said. Y'all see that?
Now what happened?
What? Oh, his son went crazy. Man, I had to pull it up. Man, I was like, this boy is 50 Jr. He's like, and you thought you was special?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I saw this 150 for real.
Yeah,
Right.
nah, man, it's shout out to everybody, man, going through that. Shout out
that's
to Big
wild.
Meech, man.
Like I said, 50
You know-
believes in certain laws, and one of the laws is destroy your competition to obliteration. That's just
I
one of
think
the
it's-
things he believes. So
I don't-
once you cross him, he just one of them people to where like it's never going to end.
I don't think he get a pass. I
He
think
gets a pass.
but I don't think it's because he's funny. That plays a part.
That plays a huge
But
part.
I think people have accepted him for who he is because he's consistent with that. If a nigga don't show you nothing else but who he is, I can't get mad at him because he's doing what I know he's going to do.
But that wasn't the case in the very beginning.
Why
was everybody so against Ja Rule as soon as 50 Cent came on board?
Because he was consistent.
He only been in the fucking game for a year at that point. We talking about
so-
the very
so-
beginning.
so- so
at the very beginning.
because-
Why did everybody all of a
so-
sudden just
because-
go against Ja Rule when 50 Cent came on board?
I think it was this. The streets was telling the backstory of it, so that helped.
No,
and-
Streets only was telling part of this backstory.
But what I'm saying, but it was mumblings. So that started getting back. So people started seeing that.
Yeah.
And then he comes. At the time, Ja Rule is the biggest artist right now. He comes directly at this dude, and you try to video call Wankster.
Right.
You get a little 50 to hold a doll with a fucking guitar chain on it. Put that dumb shit down.
Wow.
Like,
He fucking
look here, man.
entertaining. That's what I'm saying. Like,
He's definitely the same. Yeah.
like you can't like most people, like I said, I talked about this before, like we let him get away with that singing shit.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm saying, no, you're right. But I'm saying two things can be true because every time back then, especially when you mentioned the interview with Ja, the energy was the same.
Not at first. Cause Ja was trying to little bro homie.
No, I'm talking about 50.
Oh, yeah, with 50?
It
Oh,
was
yeah,
the same.
yeah,
It was you
yeah.
asked him a question.
Right.
Ja thought he tried to change it a little bit. Who?
Yeah,
Nah,
he tried
bro.
to little bro homie.
It don't work no more, brother. It don't work. He got you.
After in the club, that's when you see little bro no more.
You can't. And the
Yeah,
fact
because-
is,
yeah.
it go back to what Jay-Z say. Jay-Z said, I warned him.
50 coming.
50's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have to ride this. If you're not a big
Yeah.
dog already,
Right.
he's coming.
He's coming. 50 coming.
To this day, I tell you, I'm firm, hardly believe that is the greatest wave of a debut I've ever seen.
50.
Oh, a debut.
Who I forgot who said it. Eminem said it. He said it was Snoop, then it was 50. You don't see too many waves of somebody when they first come out like that.
Yeah, that's why I said 50 had the perfect storm.
It was everybody.
He had the perfect, and again, going back to the whole battle with him, 50 had the perfect storm with the backstory of him getting shot 9 times. So people felt that was like really intrigued by that story.
Some hood shit, yeah.
He was
right.
so you have that shit.
Right.
You also have in the industry itself 2 of the biggest artists that's behind you of Dr. Dre and Eminem. That are backing you, that are supporting you, that are supporting this album, that are mixing your album, that is putting this magical piece together that was actually most of the tracks are already done. They're just helping arrange and all that other stuff to make it, chef kiss.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, you having to battle against Ja Rule at a point where he can't respond. I'm not saying that Ja would have made a difference, but it'd have made a difference if he could have actually made it like a huge difference. But he'd have made a difference if he could actually respond during that time.
But
The only thing we got was that one freestyle when he mentioned Eminem's Dorla Haley.
Yeah.
Other than that, he couldn't respond because of the fan shit.
He got clapped back.
Clap back came way later, and nobody wanted to hear that shit.
But also, too, Irv said it too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was hard because it wasn't on brand for Ja.
Yeah.
They had created this thing of pop,
yeah.
R&B,
He's finna go there.
and
Yeah.
your sponsors, all this money you was making based off this this style.
Yeah.
You can't go hood.
Yeah.
That would, like I said, the biggest thing was that Fed situation. I think if it wasn't for that Fed situation, I think Ja would have responded a lot
fair?
sooner. The
Feds.
Feds.
Oh yeah.
Like that was the biggest thing because they can't look a certain way because they eyes looked at them. They can't do nothing.
Shit, to the point you changed. Y'all
They changed it. They took the murder off. They called themselves the Ink.
I thought it was the dumbest shit in the
They
world.
called themselves the Ink. Took the murder off.
This boy that just transitioned to movies got Majestic in there. Went crazy, yeah. Majestic went crazy, boy.
Like I said, I do think part of it was Ja with like kind of like Lil Bro on him because at the time he didn't have it, but once that wave happened and once that album went where it went,
Yeah.
now you can't look at him that way. You can't Lil Bro no more. But then at that point, like I said, they couldn't do nothing, and then all of a sudden he take your shit.
And then he took he took your shit. And it was when I
Yeah.
like we my guy was talking about this. We my homeboys, not my guy. I'm a grown ass man. We my homeboy. He was like, bro, he's a big 50 fan. Massacre, Get Rich or Die Tryin'.
Yeah.
Shit, AO Technology, all that dumb shit.
He worked the pole, she do it.
Yeah. And he was like, bro, there's no greater run than that. And you have to really think about it. And the only person you would course it'd be Snoop, and then it'll be Drake. But I said I can't put Drake in that run. Not out the gate. Drake didn't it wasn't like that out the gate for Drake.
I don't know.
No, he had a run.
Okay, I guess
50 was different.
I just want to say, like, what do you mean by the run?
I think Drake was more of a when you first come out and you have a smash hit like he had, Wanksta, and then you drop in the club, and then everything you do is hidden, and then everything you do is for back. And this was back then when TV shows were TV shows, appearances. You want everything,
Right.
everything, and then the only thing that was a downfall of that was that he didn't win Best New Artist.
But you know who he lost to?
Damn, ever since.
Check to see your Best New Artist. I thought it was somebody else.
No, it was a group. It was a rock group.
Rock group?
Ever
Okay.
since.
Ever since, yeah.
Grammys, 2004.
Yeah. He walked up there when they got their award. He still walked through their ass.
You talking about 50?
50.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ever since go
And
crazy.
So that was the only.
So let me ask you this then, because I agree, but I guess when we talk about runs, it's about which ones that we really want, right? So I guess if you take
That
50s,
was Maroon 5.
Maroon 5. Oh,
Best
man.
New Artist that year?
Yeah, 2000.
Oh, man. Maroon 5 go crazy, too.
2004, okay, 50 lost to them, okay.
Was it Ever Since when? Was that best artist then that year?
I think ever since.
Maroon 5 was at the payphone.
But so
I would say 50's run is at least in my lifetime. It was no run like that from the
Yeah,
like
that was that.
But I think
mixtape days.
if we think-
at
if
least
we-
on first two albums.
if we
like,
think
with
of
no
artists,
run.
even right now, I don't think runs even matter now. I think it's different now.
People care about runs. That's why they hold Drake in such a high regard.
But I think Drake's more longevity.
But that's what I was getting ready to say. Would you rather have a run like Drake or would you have a run like 50?
50
Because
I
essentially,
said,
what I think the difference, one of the biggest differences of why 50's run is so like it connects with us in particular because it was more of a street atmosphere, straight hip hop type atmosphere.
Right.
I think the only thing that held Drake back because Drake was shit was hyped up too. The only thing was there was that section of people who thought he was on the corny side.
That's what I'm saying.
So that kind of held him back a little bit.
It wasn't 50s, but the reason why I say I'd rather have 50s run is because one you said it was a perfect storm. You can't get no bigger than that.
Yeah.
You got two of the biggest people ever behind you. You in probably one of the most historical rap beefs that you could think of. You putting out hit after hit
But what's
after hit.
So they wasn't responding. So it's like kind of made 50 look like a bully.
It did.
That's not his fault.
It made it, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it made 50 feel like a bully in a sense, in a situation where they really couldn't respond, and a lot of people didn't know why they couldn't respond because they were just thinking they were just ignoring them.
My thing is though, but the thing is,
Black child.
but what kind of even dampers that is that you heard the off rap shit. You heard the fights at the studio, motherfuckers getting stabbed up. This shit was real. So they might not be responding with rap, but motherfuckers are responding.
But here's the thing though, like you said yourself earlier with something else. On a surface level, for someone who's only following what they see on MTV and BET at the time, you may not even know them backstories unless you're watching a Beef DVD, and even then, that's gonna come out years and months after the fact, so you can understand what the hell was going on.
I don't think he was targeting a certain demographic. I think a demographic just happened.
Who was
50? I don't think he was targeting a certain demographic.
Oh. But still, that demographic.
I think it just happened to happen.
I'm just saying that it just. Yeah. But like I said, the reason why he has the bigger microphones because of the audience he just so happened to target. Yeah. So dumb people ain't diving in the front. What Ja Rule did in the background?
How the Rob came out. That came out before the beef.
That came out before the beef.
I think that was just his target. Then I'm coming in the game,
coming at everybody.
Right, which is essentially caught the attention of such and such who, because it wasn't just that song. There's another song, I think it's called like something Quran, where he's doing he's talking about a lot of street stuff in that area, which is kind of leading to him getting shot supposedly. Yeah. So 50 has always wanted to take that stance of whatever's going to get my attention. So he understands that. That's why he'll fucking. Anytime an album get ready to drop, you knew a beef was coming. He had a beef lined up to help market whatever was going on. It's just that first beef was real.
And sweating everything on there, man.
He came with everybody. So,
but if I had to pick a run,
I'm picking 50s.
So I guess the question is, which run you picking? Are you picking the 50 Cent run or the Drake run?
I don't think Drake had a run. I think
Drake had a run. As much as I'm not a big fan of his music.
Let me say this. Drake. I think Drake is having a run because Drake is still Drake.
Yeah, so I don't think his run over with.
I was just going to say that. Some people could say it's not even over.
My thing is this. I don't think Drake had a wave. 50 had a wave. Snoop had a wave. A lot of people have runs. Right now, Kendrick is having a run. But has Kendrick ever had a wave? It's two different things. Sometimes you have a moment.
Okay.
When 50, your wave is when you first come out and it's just what the fuck.
Right. I get that.
It's overwhelming.
Let me ask you.
Right now, Kendrick's on a run.
What's 50's biggest critique?
He's manipulating. But what's his critique?
Well, I want to say his biggest critique. One of the biggest things people throw out there is people only listen to the Get Rich or Die Tryin', the mixtape, and maybe Massacre. Other than that, them 50 Cent albums after the fact don't really.
My thing is
they don't really count.
But you can't.
You can say as much as people, like I said, Drake's run. Even from there are multiple albums, there are multiple songs that people still talk about, and they're still talking about with Drake.
No, I give you that. But the one thing they say about Drake is what he does not have a classic album.
But even
we do know 50 has a classic album.
50 Cent has one classic album.
But he also has one album that...
I'm not knocking that. But I'm just saying.
Y'all, that's all y'all need, right, Lauryn Hill?
Right.
What the fuck do you need, right? You only need one album. No. According to y'all, that's all y'all need is one album.
I'm not saying that. But you're talking about an artist. We don't consider Drake having a classic album. But there are people who have said that Take Care, Views, Nothing Was the Same. They are saying that Drake has multiple classic albums. As a matter of fact, they are saying, I agree with you, but I am just saying, like, as far as the run is concerned, as far as Drake is concerned, this is why what's happening to him is so, and people are so invested in him because he's been on top for so long that people are just watching the downfall. I can't believe how far it's going.
So I don't want to compare because they're two different.
They're two different artists, but
they're two different artists, two different eras.
Right.
But classic wise, does any of those albums live up to Get Rich or Die Tryin'?
No.
No, we ain't gonna do that.
We ain't gonna do that.
So what I'm saying is that the reason why I choose 50 is because a classic album can go a long fucking way.
We know that. That's why we looking at 50.
And two is a classic album, and then didn't Master go double diamond or some dumb shit like that?
Are we saying numbers equal quality?
What I'm saying is
Because you know marketing is the fact that people also too, what people don't realize about numbers is people anticipate your next work. So if you do great on Get Rich or Die Tryin', then them same people gonna come to Massacre to see if you do the same thing.
Yeah.
Now whether they like the album now is a different thing, but they gonna buy it just cause of what you did that first album.
I get it. I would rather have 50s because it was just it. I think Drake's is lasting longer. Mm-hmm. And you would say you want that too, but if I'm looking at 50's entirety, shit, look how he's pivoted.
Yeah.
We talking about music.
Look how he's pivoted. This is a good shit. His theme song shit's playing on the radio.
That's the last hit he had. It took him 10 years to get that.
Hey,
What you got?
I'm the man with Chris Brown.
What you got?
See, Drake not done yet, so I can't really answer that.
But see, by the fact that even the fact that you said Drake's not done yet, and Drake's been in the game 10, 15 years compared to 50's what? I don't know. Let's say like
20 years.
20. Okay,
so
Not 25 years, because I'm counting on.
and we're saying like active,
okay.
like they like active, like after what Curtis. 50 wasn't active like that. Like he came out with the Animal album.
Animal Ambition.
And and then something else. But like people went like he wasn't actively promoting. Like he wasn't. You know.
So let's say this. When we think of art, especially that magnitude, we always think about how they were when they first came out.
Yeah.
That pop. There's no bigger one than 50.
I agree with you.
Outside of Snoop, which we know his was
Yeah.
fucking legendary.
Yeah.
Is Snoop then 50? I don't think Drake had that pop.
Drake not done.
So no. Look, we talking about that's more so careers.
That's more so career.
That's a career.
You saying? So what is the question? Like,
if you had to pick between which run, Drake's run or 50 Cent's run or wave, which one would you pick? And the only reason why we asking because those are two dominant runs. One that's a little bit like as far as like. Obviously, you have Get Rich or Die Tryin' and Massacre selling as much as it did, and the wave that he had with the mixtapes compared to someone who's been in the game for 20 years, who's been number one, and even numbers now number one. Which run are you running with?
you have to run with 50.
We finna piss off a lot of Drake fans.
But my thing is,
because people know Drake's still relevant, bro. When Drake get to that 50 level, I'm done with this rap for man. Let me go and switch over to movies or something. Then we can talk about it.
But see, that's where I would be, and I feel like I'm being a Drake advocate right now. That's where I would give Drake credit, because in the music game itself, there are very few people who get past the third, fourth year, let alone a third or fourth album, and be as relevant as he is to the game.
Yeah.
Like, even 50, as great as a star he was, again, you go back at that catalog, you mainly go back to that one aspect. You go back to that one album. Whereas with people now have developed a sense with Drake, I even heard like a Drake stan go crazy about how like people should view views and like nothing was the same. Like and even now they're fighting for Drake to hold the number one spot. He ain't no legacy act, even though he been in the game for 15 plus years. He's not a legacy act. He's still an act. So it's like that's why I asked, which one would you rather have? So you going 50?
Yeah, as of now, yes.
Going 50?
I'm going 50.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
I'm talking about career. Of course, Drake's had a longer career.
But like I said,
not done.
Like I said, it's not like Drake is putting out shit to where people think he's falling off.
I'm not comparing careers. When I say a run, we're talking about a moment in your career where you're it. There's no one like that with 50.
And the man got smashed by Pusha T and they brushed that shit off.
Compare. So any moment in Drake's career, does it compare to that one moment that 50 had when he first came out?
If you're talking to me, no. Talking to me now.
We talking about a run is a moment in your career. We're not talking about your entire career.
No, I'm talking about like an actual run. That's why I'm saying like For me, no, because I experienced both, and obviously I resonate more with 50s than them two. So if I had to pick one, I would pick 50.
But I think 50.
But I don't think it's like an easy decision, only because of the run from Take Care to Nothing Was the Same to More Life to I think I'm skipping the album. Even Scorpion. Like, I'm not a big fan of those records, but I do know, like, when fucking Kiki came out, and this is what his, I don't know, sixth album, like, he's still running.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, but those are, I know those are pockets. Like, there was a time where Wayne was it. There was nobody else.
Right, like, to be honest with you, like, I'm asking this question now. You said Wayne. I think that's more of a comparison of, like, who run would you rather have between 50 and Wayne, because their peaks were so high that's what people kind of measure up when they think of them two. Whereas
has Drake peak ever, has any moment in his career, he has had a peak that high, like a 50 or like a Wayne?
If you ask him, if I had to be unbiased, I guess he would, because when Hotline Bling dropped, I mean, I'm not a fan of the music, but I'd seen the impact of this shit. Like, that's a.
Yeah, he had some. Yeah, his singles was crazy.
But then you gotta think about it too. The game had changed because it was single heavy.
So that's the X factor. Things really changed when Drake came in.
Yeah.
And they will say he's the reason why it changed.
Oh no, I'm not arguing that.
Right.
But the reason why I lean towards 50 is because that was clearly more organic than anything.
Yeah.
Now you sparking. Why you say organic?
There was no streaming. These are physical fucking buys. This is physical fucking movement.
No, you know.
People. What I'm saying is.
Regulate used to also buy.
Of course. But what I'm saying is that because he had the perfect storm, you can't buy that. And it was, when I say organic, it was really legit. He did not like Ja Rule.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep showing it. Anytime you see me, I'm going to tell you, I don't like this nigga.
I mean, and like I said, I brought up the Drake run thing only because both of them, from what I can remember, was extremely hyped when they debuted. I mean, like, let's not forget, Drake's debut had pretty much every fucking album, everybody on the damn album, from Aaliyah to Jay-Z to Jeezy to T.I., Swiss Beats. Like, he had everybody on this damn album.
I think more so of, I compared it to because Drake's mixtapes was doing some real groundwork. Was going crazy. Just like you were a 50 fan, you know his mixtapes was doing they thing too. I just think that debut album, if you compare debut album, there's not a lot of debut albums that don't beat Get Rich or Die Trying. There's not a lot of debut albums that beat that album. Doggy Style's up there, if not better. It's not a lot of albums that do that.
Yeah.
I don't get me wrong. I think Drake's album was great. And it ain't Get Rich or Die Trying.
Do you think it was great?
What? Drake's?
I'm not saying. I'm asking Drake's. I'm asking.
No. I remember that something.
I remember it too.
It was some shit on there.
But me too. But I think the only reason why I asked that, because I don't even think he really liked the album like that. But that's a different.
Well, if you look back on it now, he probably don't.
So that's why Take Care is like the album, because apparently that's the album that he wanted to produce.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm pretty sure that first one was more label manufactured, and they were trying to get all the hits they could get out and all the features they can. But but what I'm saying, it's not too many people outside of your Lawrence, your 50s, your Snoops, who have debut albums like that.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest with you.
And to be honest with you, and not even Jay, and I like Jay. But I don't think Reasonable Doubt is on the same level.
No, I don't think anybody would say that.
Albums.
I don't think anybody would say that.
As your debut album.
I think Reasonable Doubt, Reasonable Doubt, even Illmatic, like Illmatic had a more of an impact than the actual, like business wise of being successful. Like, it had more of just an impact, but it wasn't like successful, like it went fucking 3 million like
Yeah.
the first year. I'm not even sure how long it took to even win platinum. So
Shit, even Nelly's album.
Yeah.
His debut album, even though I'm be honest with you, if you listen to it,
No. I'm not saying the album was good. We're talking about the impact, like what Nelly brought to the game at that time. Like he was the closest one behind 50 because of what he was doing.
Yeah. So.
Let's say something stupid.
This man gonna say. So
what happened to Chico DeBarge?
how come I'll be sure don't get his respect?
You got everybody in their Brian Knight feelings. So,
Sure, it's a legend.
He is a legend.
dun, 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 dun,
I
dun.
was in LA.
Hey man, I'll be sure it's a legend, man.
So y'all saying, okay, 50 did how many hours before he just let it go? 5? Like I'm finna chill out and go on the movies.
Essentially, I would say
I said
4.
Because 4 that he cared about. I'll say that.
Because
With 5 studio albums.
right, because essentially after Curtis, well, I'll say 3. After Curtis with the thing with Kanye West, that's when it was like he stepped away from that.
Yeah, he tried. I think he put them other albums out to get out of his deal.
Got you. Damn.
And then not just got the deal when they let him go because of the discrepancies of the money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he fulfilled his contract, got them out the way. Boom, everybody's square.
So yeah. So essentially, if you want to be like, if you like a real 50 fan, then you really only count them first 3 albums and mixtapes.
All right. Yeah. Well, if we going there, no, I gotta roll with Drake then. On the run, because this boy, when he put out.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, can you compare 50's first essential run to anything Drake has done?
I'll give you this, Chris. I would say, as far as a peak is concerned, I don't think too many people are touching 50. But if you're talking about a run which goes with longevity, that's why I was itching towards Drake at first, only because like if you think of Drake is a unicorn.
Yeah.
He's a unicorn in the sense that I don't know how or if it's business, is it artistry, I don't know. But he is an artist right now. If you thought of him, I don't know, 20 years ago at this age, he wouldn't be in this long.
But I think when it was all said and done, people remember highs and lows. They remember peaks. You gonna remember 50's peak, and right now Drake's at a low because of Kendrick's at a peak.
But see, the thing about 50's peak is that was people would say his peak was that was his only moment.
But that was a big. Honestly, you only really need one.
Because it's not like I said, we talk about Lauren. Like the only difference between him and Lauren is that Lauren didn't produce after the fact, so you can see the downfall.
Yeah, but according to everybody in every fucking magazine, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is the greatest album of all time.
We're not talking about album. We're talking about a run. We're talking about a run.
Shit.
We're talking about, all right, so after 2003 or 2004, where do you go from there?
I don't think I need a run if my only album is considered the greatest album of all time.
Yeah.
Why would I give a fuck about a run if my album is considered the greatest album of of any album?
Again.
Why do I need a run, H.O.?
Yeah, it's kind of.
But see, but that's
Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say, but that's the point though. Like, how do you even come to a point to where like we can even have this discussion? Because this is not like we're talking about someone again. How many years? When did what you call it come out? Thank Me Later come out.
I think later that came out.
Okay. While he's finding that out, we'll just throw 2011 out there. So you talking about someone who's been in the game 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, you would see him doing festivals.
Oh, 2010.
2010, he'll be doing festivals with I'll Be Sure and fucking Brian McKnight at this point.
Right,
This motherfucker is still out here.
I give you that. So I think where that the part the little weird it comes in is that okay, you've been out this long, right? Mm. No one can point to a classic album with just a full body work and say, "Oh, that's it."
We can't. You were talking about us. You're talking about us.
So say
But like I told you before,
so let's say this. Let's talk about
their artists bigger than us.
The people that make decisions.
Yeah.
Drake has put out all these fucking albums, and none of them cracked the top 10 of no magazine of top 10 at all of greatest albums of all time.
Okay.
None of them. Even the hip hop magazines and websites.
Hip hop magazine ain't gonna do that.
Even your Rolling Stones, your Billboards.
Yeah.
Drake's been out for 15 years. 25 years. You put out all this, and you've had some great albums and some great singles, but none of them have cracked the top 10 of greatest albums of all time. That's not concerning. So it's some LeBron shit. Yeah, you've been here for 40 years. You got every record, but are you the greatest player of all time?
But all right, see, the only difference is we're not talking about we're not talking. So even like the LeBron legacy thing is like we're not talking about LeBron coming off the bench.
But you're right.
You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about Drake. We're not talking about Drake. I mean.
I'm agreeing with you.
They're not talking about Drake.
If you're producing still at this high level, but it's empty calories.
It's empty calories for us. It's not towards us. That's why I said 50
It's empty calories for the masses too, because the people who are making decisions, it's still not cracking nothing. When they make these lists every fucking year and every month, Drake is not in the top. It's not top 10.
What? Well, he's in the top 10 artists.
No album is a single.
I would say not album or single, but as far as like albums, like as far as artists,
Drake,
they put him there.
You know what it is? Drake is Peyton Manning. He is the king of regular season. But when it's time to win a chip,
what happens?
It's the Kansas City Chiefs. You get your ass whooped.
You got to pick a different team.
No, he got his ass whooped. You was a champion. But you was a champion.
But they won more times than not. Yeah. You know what I mean? You could pick like
Drake has
you
won.
You was cool with the Indiana coach.
So I'm saying though, when you get to the Super Bowl, it's a dud. It's a dud. Not saying you ain't gonna ever win a championship, but most of the time, majority of the time when you have gotten there, it's been a dud. This album coming off this battle. You get somebody, a great artist like Party Next Door, and this album ain't lived up to the hype?
According to who?
I was just going to say, according to
you saying that's a really good album?
I listen to it again. Hey, it's more songs growing. Like,
so is that a Party and Drake album, or is that a Drake featuring Party album?
Party got some stuff on there.
Is Party really on that album?
Yeah. Listen to it. He on there.
He ain't really on that album.
He on there.
Everybody,
Spider-Man, Superman.
It definitely ain't that. It definitely ain't that. I've listened to that album almost 4 times already.
I didn't listen.
He could do a lot more on that album. A lot more. He could do a lot more on that album. A lot more on that album. Especially somebody as quality and caliber as Party Next Door. Especially
might not be at the Party Next door right
now. Nah, nigga, you making excuses now.
Hey, Drake knew what he was doing.
I'm about to bring y'all in. I got a Party on the album. Yeah, Party ain't this shit. Look, it's a good business move.
I still haven't spoken on the album. I'm gonna leave the album as it is.
Everybody come to the club. Twerk team gonna be here. Twerk team gonna be here. You get here. What the fuck? Twerk team left 3 hours ago. They came for an hour and they left. Nah. And who we stuck with? The Pope. Footworking. Hey, there.
I gotta make a correction. I messed up. It was Evanescence.
Evanescence, yeah.
2004 Best New Artist.
Okay.
And what 50 Cent say? Where they at now?
I mean, yeah.
Where they at now?
I mean, like I said, it's a tough one.
Yeah.
I can see why people will probably say Drake runs, only because it's beyond the one album of 50 Cent. 50 Cent just happened to make, I guess, Thriller in a sense. I'm not saying it's the greatest hip hop album of all time, but as far as success and how that year came about and everything that, like I said, the perfect storm is if you weren't there to witness it, then you wouldn't understand. But you look back at the catalog after the fact, it's like that's why.
But could you say that about Drake? It's spotty. It's not like every album.
for
It's
sure.
not like every album was a home run.
No.
It's spotty.
I'm
a couple tracks here, couple tracks there.
Yeah, like I said, you in my opinion, it's 50 all day. It's 50 all day. Like, you know, that's the album that I go back to Tryin and more than any other track from Drake single album, regardless. I just resonate more with that. But yeah.
We got any activities?
I think we had a big one already, so with the Drake, we'll say the other ones for the next episode.
Yeah.
So, hey man, rest in peace to Irv Gotti again.
Definitely rest in peace, man.
Irv.
Rest in peace, man.
Again, thanks for your contribution to the game. But like I said, bringing DMX on board, you know, helping out with the R&B, with Ashanti, even Ja Rule. Like I said, Ja Rule takes a lot of backseat because of that 50 shit. But
Ja
Rule was getting wild.
Irv Gotti contributed a lot to the game, inside and outside.
What was his character name? Get Rich. Danger. Dangerous. You're dangerous. Nah, shout out. That was a good movie.
What, Get Rich or Die Trying?
I like that movie. I like that movie.
Hey.
I fuck that movie.
That's one of the best movies
Hey,
ever.
that dude
boy.
from
All right, so I got one.
That dude from Top Boy was in that movie.
Okay, I got a quick activity then.
What you
Since you
got?
like that one,
Yeah.
you like that one so much. We talk about them biopics. Which one you like, that or 8 Mile? Get Rich or Die Trying, 8 Mile.
You know what? Oh, fuck.
No. Lotto.
You know what? I gotta go 8 Mile. Because them rap battles.
Yeah.
You can't beat the rap battles, bro.
Fucking Wink.
And 50
Damn.
Wink fucking this girl.
Those girls out there stand fuck the free world. Yeah.
He was
Hey, there
fucking
you
the
got.
shit out of her in that radio station.
That was disrespectful.
Disrespectful as hell.
That was disrespectful.
Oh, yeah, Wink went crazy, but then you got over there, you got Majestic, Levon. So you got some classic motherfuckers in there. Levon, though, cute. Yeah.
Nigga said, when I know I'm right. But when I'm right, when I'm wrong, but I'm still right. Because I could have been right. Terrence Howard, boy, is a nigga.
Yeah.
But I gotta go 8 Mile because Lotto, I know 50.
Yeah, he went crazy. Yeah. It was more, 8 Mile.
It was, yeah.
8 Mile, man.
8 Mile,
8 Mile,
yeah. 8 Mile.
Papa Doc.
I got one. I saw this on Facebook. I got
But
this
Doc
one.
went crazy in the new Captain America.
I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
Captain America.
It was good.
Shout out Papa Doc.
Yeah. Anthony
ATL.
Mackie, man. We ain't gonna call you Papa Doc.
It's Papa Doc, man.
Clarence. That name is Clarence, nigga.
Tupac, nigga.
Oh, he was the worst Tupac. He was the worst
man.
I
Tupac.
got one for y'all. She hate me. Anthony Mackie.
Was the one he
Yeah.
having sex with all them girls and having all them babies?
He was going wild.
Oh, he went wild.
I didn't see that one.
No, I
Having
ain't
sex
see
with
that.
number lesbians. Trying to get them pregnant so they can have babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he went to jail for that shit.
Oh, I ain't see that
It was
one.
wild.
Yeah.
I got
What you
one right
got?
now. I saw this on TikTok. I'm gonna see it. ATL,
Uh-huh.
You Got Served,
Uh-huh.
Drumline, Stomp the Yard.
Oh, dang. Well, that's a lot
I
to.
was like, you threw a lot out there.
I go-
Definitely not You Got Served.
Yeah, it's definitely not ATL.
So let's break them up then.
No, we already. No, we can keep the 4, but
Okay,
I'm doing a process of elimination. I actually agree with him. It wouldn't be ATL out of that bunch.
Yeah. I go. You got served.
You got served? Hell no.
Yeah, go
Hey,
on.
but first of all, shout out to Lil Saint. Nigga.
Hell no. I'm not
I
picking.
go. You got
Hey, that's what
served.
Joe Budden on, man. Him and Fat Man Scoop, they got some residuals on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
But for me, real shit, shit.
You going? You got served?
Nah, I fuck with something. No. I'm lying.
Drumline was
I fuck
good,
with
though.
Drumline. I
It
fuck
was
with
good.
Drumline.
I was leaning more towards
I fuck
Drumline.
Drumline.
But you got served over Joe Biden.
ATL was good.
Yeah.
ATL was good.
Was all
But
right.
by the time that movie came out, I didn't get fucked by no house parties, man. But Drumline, I fuck with Drumline.
Drumline's a movie I can actually go back and watch.
Yeah, I don't have to watch.
I like
ATL.
Stump the Yard too, so that's why I say it's actually
Yeah, for
between
me,
those two.
it's really Drumline
between
from the
those two.
yard.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got served. Besides, if I do watch it, it's literally like the first scene. And after that, I'm not watching that shit again.
Nigga said, nah, man. Yeah, for me, it's between Stomp the Yard and Drumline. I don't have to watch. I don't have to watch you guys. You got served.
You got served. Was going crazy.
It was good. No, it went crazy.
Hey, it was going.
It went crazy, but I don't have to watch it again, and I don't want to see an ATL 2.
No,
I don't want to see no damn sequel.
I think
ain't
it's too late for it.
Like,
No, you know what? I don't want to say that. Let's give it a shot. Well,
I'm good. Fuck that shot.
Yeah, never mind.
Fuck that shot. Fuck that shot.
You know what I mean? We gave everything else a shot. We gave the new house party a shot.
Which is trash. We gave How High 2 a shot. Trash.
House party 5 or 4 or whatever that number was.
That was actually decent though.
Wait, Immature?
The new house party. Oh, you talking about that one?
Yeah. Wait,
You like the new house party?
Yeah.
You like the
Wait,
new one?
LeBron?
It was alright.
Who you like? That's probably why.
No,
You know what? It wasn't
you know
as
what?
bad.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't as bad as everybody made it. But
Yeah.
I
The
would
reason why
watch
I
it
don't.
again.
The reason
When
why
that came out though was good. That was damn.
a reboot or a sequel?
Or reboot.
A reboot?
Fuck.
I don't like
I'll
reboots.
come back.
I don't like reboots like that.
Yeah, it's hard to get into them though.
Yeah, but something like House Party, you can't reboot that, man. First of all,
Hey.
You do better just making a hole in the movie. Just call it
Yeah.
something else.
ain't nobody finding in Shireen.
But I get why it's easy to sell.
Shireen? Think about it, nigga. And Tisha Campbell was actually decent back then.
They made Shireen a hoe though.
Shireen was a hoe.
Oh damn.
Shireen, low key, you really think about it?
Why y'all call her a hoe?
That's what
Shireen
they
was a
made
hoe.
over there.
They made her a hoe.
Yeah.
She was a hoe from the projects.
Yeah.
Why? Because everybody wanted her? She
No,
ain't sleep with all
she
them?
was about to fuck with two friends. She was putting them against each other.
Yeah.
You was, you was fucking with kids for a minute.
Yeah.
You had this light skinned nigga walk you home, and then you teasing him with
She
the kiss
really
and shit.
wanted to play.
And then
Because she was talking about shit. She was talking shit about Kid in the beginning of the movie.
the only
Yeah,
reason
man,
why
yeah.
you
They thought he was a chump.
yeah, but she was gonna give him some
Yeah.
rhythm though.
Yeah, she was gonna go either way.
think she
And
was
my
gonna either way?
man just passed away. What's his name? From House Party?
You talking about Groove?
Yeah, Groove.
Yes, rest in peace, Groove. I forgot his real name. Oh, his dancing skills,
Yeah.
nigga.
Right.
He was the original dance partner. It
Yeah,
wasn't going to be
remember
Play.
that? They play had to tap him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he tapped
No, he
himself out.
tapped himself out because he
That nigga
fell out.
That nigga spit and passed the fuck out. Hell no.
That boy was out.
No, I mean, yeah, Shireen was a hoe. They made it look like a hoe.
They
Cause
did.
yeah, it's real shit. It's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
And Tisha was easy.
Damn. Activity, man. Just being disrespectful.
I was, man.
Yeah.